Hola, amigos. Happy Cinco de Mayo and happy Kopitar scoring his 1,000th point in the NHL. I've talked about him so much on this channel already, but he's the best king of all time. Everything that he's done for this team and this organization has been huge. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm glad he got it because it's I just wanted to get it over with because he deserves it. Like I said, best king of all time, in my opinion. You could argue, the numbers for Marcel Dion. You could argue that Gretzky's the better overall player, but there's not many players better than Anze Kopitar that have ever played, anyways, in my opinion. And I think he's the best king. And it's a good night, and it's a really good way to end a pretty good road trip to Arizona. They pick up 2 wins in a row, which hasn't happened since February, so that's really nice. And it was 2 good games. I mean, there was times in this game where the Kings were very outplayed. It's been something that's happened all year long. The Kings are very good at that 1-3-1 trap. They can stop teams from entering the zone pretty well. But once teams get into the offensive zone, that's when they become clueless. And you see teams be able to cycle for 30, 40, 50 seconds, get a couple shots, couple chances, retrieve pucks really easily. And then that's when you have the breakdowns, which leads to wide open players, scoring easy goals against a goalie that's defenseless. And there was moments, like I said, that happened tonight in the first and second period. I thought the third period was really good from the Kings, closing it out, especially once they got the lead. But tonight was special for Anze Kopitar, of course, but it was the young centers that I thought really dominated the game for the Kings. Obviously, Velarde, huge game for him, 2 goals tonight. Really, he's kind of getting back to his groove. And like I mentioned, I think Byfield coming up really helped him. It took some stress off of him. I think he's got great line mates in Iafallo and Lias Anderson, who Lias Anderson tonight, he continues to up his game ever since he's returned to the lineup. And this is really, I've been a Lias Anderson fan for a long time, long before he became a Los Angeles King. And the frustrating part about being a Lias Anderson fan is the only chances he would get were on the fourth line. That's why he was very upset in New York. That's why he left, went to Sweden, and they ended up trading him to us. And then I was upset because we made the same mistake. They put him on the fourth line, and that's just not the style of game he plays. He plays with some intangibles and a compete level that I think when he's out on the ice a lot and he has the confidence that he isn't going to get benched or is only going to get one shift for the next 10, 15 minutes, he can bust out his little moves. I mean, he's showing tonight, and he's been showing since his call up, that he is a 7th overall pick. He has that skill, but he also has the defensive responsibility. He has a little bit of grit. He's a very stand-up guy for his teammates, and he plays a really good game. And I'm excited for him to be on a line where he's able to thrive right now, and I hope that continues. And then Byfield as well. He had a really good game tonight. I mean, there's times, definitely the strength is a factor where you notice that he's just getting out muscled, and that's because he's 18. I mean, he's gonna fill into his body. He's a very big guy. Just the frame that he has, he's gonna fill out, but he's still young, and that's something that he'll work on in the offseason now that he has a taste of what guys in the NHL are like and how strong they really are. But other than that, he was very good. I mean, he was in dangerous areas. He was creating chances. He had a couple shots as well that were pretty good shots. And then Jared Anderson Dolan, the other young center, he scores a goal. He had a pretty good game. He got benched for a little bit. I don't really know why he got benched. Because when he gets to play and he gets to play regularly, he's a very good player. And I think down the line, yeah, he's a fourth line center, but I think the fact that he got kind of shoved there very quickly was a little concerning, just kind of on development. I think the more ice time young guys get, the better they'll become. And Anderson Dolan's shown that he has the tools. He just needs to to be able to use them more and hone his craft. And That's again something that's going to happen going forward, especially with how much youth we have. It's tough to get people in the lineup, and that's something that the team's going to have to figure out. But they figured it out tonight. They figured it out in the 2 games against the Coyotes, and Kopitar figured out how to finally get 1,000. And like I said, just super happy for tonight because he deserves it. I hope that he celebrates. I hope the team celebrates with him. I can't wait for him to go back to Staples Center and hopefully get the welcoming and ceremony that he deserves, because he deserves a lot more than a little pregame ceremony. But it'll be nice. It'll be a nice moment for the organization as we really kind of transition into a new era. Kopitar is what made the Kings the Kings. I mean, I was a fan for so long when the team was kind of a joke, in the early 2000s. It was tough to be taken seriously as a Kings fan, and Kopi, along with other guys, but really Kopi was the guy who turned this team into, one of the best teams in the league for a nice little 4-year run. And can't thank him enough. Can't be more proud to have him on the team, and can't wait to see him continue to play for the rest of the year. I will be here for the rest of the year making these videos. So if you could please like, comment, subscribe, that would be great. And I will see you after the next one.